Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're in grade 12 and aiming for a distinction in business studies, you are in the right place today. Today, I am going to share practical tips, strategies, and exam techniques that can help you push your marks to 80% or even higher. Can feel overwhelming. So much content, many concepts, but the truth is it's not just about studying harder. It's about studying smarter. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to tackle the syllabus, answer essays like a pro, and avoid common mistakes that lose marks. Before we dive in, take a second to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of my grade 12 tips. Number one, understand the exam. So we're going to concentrate on the structure here. First, let's talk about the structure. Knowing how the exam is set up is the first step to scoring high marks. Business studies has two papers, paper 1 and paper 2. Each paper is divided into 3 sections. Section A, short questions. These are mostly definitions or quick questions. If you know your definitions, these are easy marks. Section B, middle length questions. These require application. You might need to explain stuff or answer how the question is asking you. Also, make sure you concentrate on the mark allocation that will guide you on how many points do you need to give. Section C, essays. Essays are where the big marks are. Here you need to analyze, explain, and structure your answers properly. Here's a tip. Always read the command words carefully. These words are like discuss, justify, evaluate, explain, or compare or differentiate. For example, if a question says justify, don't just list the points, explain why each point matters. That small step can earn you extra marks, and that is what most students miss. Let's say the question asks you justify why businesses should use CSR, corporate social responsibility. If you just write corporate social responsibility helps businesses, you get 1 mark. But if you write CSR helps businesses build trust with the community, improves their brand image, and increases customer loyalty, you'll get full marks because you didn't just give the point, but you explained the why. Okay? Do you understand? Let's move on. And remember, if you have any questions, do leave them by the comment section. I'll get back to you. And then number 2, we're going to use smart study methods. Now that you understand the exam and the sections, let's talk about how to study smart. Reading your textbook cover to cover is not enough, and you probably not going to be done because usually business they don't give you a textbook, they'll give you notes. Imagine all those notes. You won't even grasp all the information that you need. So you need active method that make you recall and apply your knowledge. Here are my top strategies that I've used and have worked for also many people that I have recommended to. Active recall. Don't just read, test yourself, close your book and answer. Ask, what are the advantages? Okay, so ask yourself, what are the advantages of teamwork, and try to answer without looking. If you can't, check your notes and try again. If you are going to study days or weeks before, then do this daily because it strengthens memory. But if you're studying like 2 days or a day before, then do this every hour or every minute so it stays in your mind. Number 2, topic maps. Break the syllabus into sections like business functions, legislation, human resources, marketing and ethics, and corporate social responsibility. Summarize each topic on a single page with keywords, examples, and diagrams. Visual notes stick better than long paragraphs, and this will help you remember and make sure that the knowledge that you've taken from these topics, they stay in your mind. Number 2, past papers. I cannot emphasize this enough. These are gold. Questions often repeat in slightly different ways. If you practice enough, you'll start noticing patterns. For example, questions about leadership styles or conflict management come up almost every year. I hope you wrote that down, because it's a tip that I've just given you, because I've seen these things come up every year. Color coding. Use highlighters, different types of colors, so you highlight information. For example, when you highlight, you'll know which information that you're going to read and concentrate on. Also, use color coding, which is green for definitions, blue for examples, and red for analysis or evaluation. When revising, your brain quickly knows what to focus on. And revision, daily revision. Hence, I said if you study weeks or days before, then revise daily. Spend 30 to 45 minutes revising a topic. But if you're going to study the day before, then or 2 days before, then I suggest that you try to put 4 hours into studying 30 to 45. Study for 45 minutes, then give yourself like a 10 minutes break, then again until you are done with the content or the syllabus. Because I remember last year I struggled with essays and scored 70s, 60s. Then I started summarizing topics. I use highlighters, I use color coding, past papers. That's when I saw the trend. I noticed I could answer questions faster with more examples, and my essays become structured. My marks jumped to 90% in the next exam. Like from term 1, I got like 60s, but term 2, I got 91%, and term 3, I got 88%, term 4, I got for my final 92%. Let's move on to number 3, essay mastery. Now, I want us to focus on the essays, because not only is it more marks, but you get marks for free there. They are the scariest part to the students, but they'll boost your marks. Here's how to nail them. So, essay structure, introduction, give a definition, keep it 2 to 3 sentences. Body, use headings for each point. Write facts and add examples, because if you're writing a fact, add an example, because that will give you more marks. Conclusion, summarize your points and show the impact. One strong paragraph is enough. Here's the trick, mnemonics. It helps remember long lists. Instead of, for example, we'll use corporate social responsibility principles. Instead of saying responsibility, environment, ethics, community, you can just say REEC, REEC. Then you'll remember how, okay, this is that, and then I just have to study the main points under the subtopics. Another tip, write in point form with explanations, because many students get this wrong. Don't write long paragraphs, because remember, grade 12s, your paper is going to go to the marking center at the end of the year. These people are marking 200 papers a day, and they don't have time, and it makes them lose patience, and they will not even read through your essay. They'll just give you a wrong or a right. We don't want that. So make sure that your points are short, but they weigh with more marks, where you can get 2 or 3 marks. Make sure each point is worth 2 marks. So, for example, if under an essay there's a topic, each point weighs 2 marks, which means instead of writing 4, which is 8 marks, rather aim for 5 or 6, but you can still write 4. But try to push for more so you can get more marks. Do you see how this structure instantly makes your essay clearer and more professional? I hope you do. Now let's talk about exam room strategies. Let's talk about what to do in the exam room. Knowing content is one thing, but applying it under pressure is another thing. Here's how to maximize your marks. If you get the paper, first of all, number one, scan the paper first. See which questions are the easiest and start with those. Obviously, section A, it'll just give you the multiple choice. Start with that, obviously. But when you go to section B, look for the questions that you understand first, then you'll come back to those that you are confused. Underline the keywords. The keywords and the mark allocation are gold because it'll help you understand what you're supposed to do and what you're supposed to write. Time management. You guys have to manage your time well. You can't spend 20 minutes answering a 6-mark question while essays needs more time. So make sure that your time management skills are good. If you're stuck, skip and come back later. Often the answer pops into your head when you answer other questions. And also, grade 12s or any other person who's writing business studies, make sure that you stay calm for all your exams. Panic is your enemy. Even if you forget something, take a deep breath, calm down, move on, and then you'll come back. Your brain works better under calm conditions and less stress. So do not stress yourself. Number 5, mindset and motivation. Finally, let's talk about mindset. 90% is possible for anyone. It just needs discipline, consistency, smart study, not just about talent or being clever or being dumber than any other one. Consistency beats last minute stress. 30 minutes a day beats 3 hours the night before. Treat business studies like real life businesses. Think about local companies or businesses before using application. This could usually, or see yourself as the business. And if, for example, they say, if the employee does this or that, how should the business do? Now, I'm not saying don't study the notes, but I'm also saying if you forgot, then you can act as the business and see if the employees act like so and so, you are able to deal with them in this type of way. Last but not least, the most important technique is believe in yourself. This is more important than knowledge. You have to believe yourself and trust yourself and bet on yourself. Hore, bona, give me 100 rand, I'm going to get that 90%, Remember that a 90% is just a small improvements repeated consistently with the right strategy, like these strategies that I just gave you now. You can absolutely achieve it. All right, let's take a quick recap. Understand the exam structure. That's number 1. Number 2, study smart with active recall topics, maps, and past papers. Master your essays with proper structure and examples, and using mark allocations for your section B. Use smart strategies in the exam room. Stay disciplined and motivated. And remember, you will not always be motivated, but stay disciplined. If you found this video helpful, please do like, subscribe, comment below in which topic in business studies you want me to go. Also in other subjects, if you need help, I've got you. Please do subscribe because this helps the channel to grow and it helps us to help other people. You've got this. Go study smart and I'll see you on the next video. Good luck, my grade 12s.